What up, Warwick? Chilling. Doing some aim training. Gotta keep myself ready. I ain't playing COD right now, but if the game gets fixed, I'm ready, and if not, I'm ready for other games. I've been playing finals, doing a little Fortnite. Um, I got into Delta Force, but I just tweaked my settings. I didn't actually play the game yet, so I gotta try that as well. What's going on with you? Yeah, right now I think gaming is just in a state where variety is kind of the move right now. If you're trying to be like a one game gamer and trying to do content, you gonna suffer. You're gonna struggle a little bit. But I just think in general, if you're just trying to have fun, I think variety is the key right now. I think we spend too much time going all in on one particular game, and we're starting to see the consequences of that. So I think just variety is key. Like I said, I've really been enjoying the finals, which is weird because that game just hit 1 year, and their new season drops on, I think it's the 12th, if I'm not mistaken, December 12th. And I kind of regret that I didn't play the finals more consistently, and I just stayed on COD all last year because like I really enjoyed that game. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much when I was watching other people play it because like I know Locke was playing it for a while, and I regret not playing it more. But it's only 1 year old, so I almost don't want to make the mistake of like Fortnite, for example, right? So Fortnite, like they're doing a lot of big things in Fortnite. They brought back OG Fortnite, all that. But I wasn't a Fortnite player when it first dropped, right? So Fortnite is 7 years old now. When I go to Fortnite, I'll get like a bot lobby in the beginning, but once I do even decent, then I'm playing sweats, and I don't really have the Fortnite skill set to compete. Not that I'm trying to be competitive, but you know, kind of getting slammed over and over, which is whatever. When I play Fortnite, I'm literally just playing for fun. But with a game like the finals, over the game like COD, like COD has ranked. The finals doesn't have ranked, but there's the small audience they have, they're very competitive. So I think I wanna get in on the finals, not from a competitive standpoint, but I just want to be consistently good at that game. You know, it's only 1 year old, and they're doing really good. Player base is growing. They're starting to do tournaments. So if the game just becomes better with time, I want to be in it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come back in 4 years and be like, oh, I want to try the finals for the first time. Like, there's gonna be way too many sweats out there by then. I'll probably jump on that after I do some aim training. Probably go over to the finals, play a little of that. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed too, cause like when I play all these games, right? COD, Fortnite, PUBG, the finals, Apex, um, Battlefield, like you're right. Like I tend to play all of them on mouse. Like COD is the only game I play on controller. Every other game I play on mouse. But they don't feel the same at all. Even if I match all the settings or find the right setting for every game, they do not feel the same. But I will say this. The game that feels the two games that feel the best for me on mouse right now are Fortnite and the finals. Um Battlefield felt good. Battlefield 2042 felt good on mouse. And so did PUBG. But PUBG was more like the game is so old, like the game itself is just kind of clunky, but it's playable. Like I enjoyed PUBG. I'm actually looking forward to the new PUBG that they're making in Unreal Engine, and there's gonna be destruction on the map now. You could blow up houses and things like that. So I'm looking forward to when PUBG finally releases that. But the only two games right now that feel smooth and natural and feel very responsive on mouse for me are Fortnite and the finals. Like the finals feel so smooth. What up, Dom? Yes, I use Kovacs. This is where I get my aim. Kovacs all the way. Aim Labs is good too. Don't get me wrong. I got 9 against Aim Labs. But I just personally like Kovacs. But I would recommend either. So if you only have Aim Labs, use Aim Labs. Yeah, COD definitely broke mouse and keyboard. After 2019, it's not just the visual clutter they added, like they added the muzzle flash and the smoke and all that, but then like all that visual recoil and the gun shake and all that just compounded with everything else Warwick, and it just became impossible to play mouse and keys on COD. Like number one, you can't use iron sights anymore because you can't see anything. And even if you use a reticle on mouse and keys, there's just so much flash and shake and everything that it almost seems on purpose. Yeah, I've seen Marvel Rivals. I'm just not into those games anymore. I'm like stuck in my ways now. Like I need FPSs. And I don't not necessarily like just battle royales. Like I don't care if it's a good extraction shooter, I'll enjoy it. If it's a good PvE, I'll enjoy it. Kind of like, COD Zombies, right? Like that's PvE. Like the Ghost Recons and the Rainbow Sixes, that kind of thing. But I don't know. I like FPS style games at this point. But yeah, COD's in a bad place. Um, it's like I don't know. Last few times I played it, the last few weeks, playing with AP Legacy, it just wasn't fun. I was just kind of there, and I wasn't enjoying anything I was doing. And it's crazy because I just did the zombie camo, and like it almost feels like a waste of time if I'm being honest. Cause like I don't want to play the game now, right? So What up, Mel? Yeah, the Ubisoft situation is tricky, man. I kind of suspected X Defiant was gonna fail, and not because of the whole people saying it was the COD killer, because they didn't say that. That was the community, right? I I figured they were gonna fail when they didn't discuss the potential for a BR. In fact, I think they said the opposite. I think they were the ones who said, "Oh, every game doesn't need a BR, or we don't need a BR, or whatever." Don't quote me on that. I don't know if they said it or if that was also the community, but I once I saw that they weren't committed to a BR, I realized they were dead because I know everyone doesn't like to play a BR, but I just don't see, and maybe I'm wrong. Somebody give me the data on this. Um, I don't see the 6v6 crowd holding up a game anymore. At least not on a large scale, right? And I feel like X Defiant or Ubisoft, I feel like they invested too much into X Defiant to not get the return on that investment. And the 6v6 was just not going to return that investment for them. Um, the way I think X Defiant could have done BR was not in the Warzone aspect, but more like the Apex aspect, right? So Apex has like how many players are in an Apex drop? It's like 40, right? Something like that. 40, 50. So I think they could have done something like that. 3-man teams, trios, um, 40 players, not resurgent style, but literally just like Apex, like a BR. 40 people. They already had the factions in place, rotating maps like Apex, 3 or 4 maps, constantly rotating. BR style. You could you could reboot your teammates if they die. Floor loot only. No loadouts, no nothing, just like a basic BR, but with like the small Apex numbers. I agree, Legacy. They should have dropped with MW2, and I know at the time the game was like semi in a rough state, but I still think they should have dropped because they would have instantly pulled the MW2 crowd. Yeah, that's the problem, Mel. They've been bleeding money because I think it's part of it is stubbornness, right? It's like, and they're not the only ones who've made this mistake. Because I talked about this a couple days ago where I said, look at look at all the games that dropped in the last 5 years that all refuse to do some kind of BR style. Halo, oh, we're not doing the BR, we don't need BR, failed. Uh, X Defiant, we're not doing the BR, failed. And there was another one. What was the other one? Oh, Battlefield. Oh, we're not doing the BR. We're gonna keep our ground war. Failed. It's a BR market. It's a BR driven market. I hate. I'm sorry, but it really is. Yeah, they dropped the beta, waited like literally like 8 months. We didn't hear nothing from X Defiant, and then by the time they dropped, um, MW3 was out, and they fixed all the issues from MW2, and then people were like, "Oh, we don't need X Defiant. We got COD back." So even on the 6v6 arena, they couldn't compete with COD at that point. So then you take away, not take away, but then you don't drop a BR, and then Warzone drops. It's like double the problem to be. You're climbing up 2 hills at that point. So X Defiant was doomed to fail. And I'm not saying that they needed a BR and not do the 6v6. They keep the 6v6, but you need the battle royale, like you just do. You know, and and again, further proof. Look at COD. COD is down bad right now. Whoever can drop a good BR is taking over. I mean, look at what Fortnite's doing. Fortnite, yeah, I think Fortnite have 14 million people out of chance. Look, they dropped OG, and the funny thing is, OG is sweaty as hell right now, but that ain't stopping people from playing. You know what I'm saying? That's not stopping people from playing, despite it being super sweaty. Yeah, man. Like I know, I speak for myself, but I can't do 6v6 beyond like a camo grind. And once I do the camo grind, like I'm good. Like I'm good. I mean, and then look at what Fortnite's doing on Tuesday or whenever the 11th is. I think it's Thursday. On the 11th, they drop in Search and Destroy. Fortnite is dropping a 5v5 S&D. They just dropped OG Season 1 map. They still have no build. They still have ranked. Fortnite Fortnite is starting to understand the market. It's not just that they understand their audience. They're starting to understand their market, and they're like, yo, there is a market for S&D. Let's do it. And it's going to be first person, by the way. It's not going to be third person S&D, because even they understand, like, yo, there's a market of people who would love this game, but they want first person Fortnite only. So boom, they're making a first person S&D. You know what's going to be the next thing after S&D? It's going to be like a TDM. It's going to be like a hard point. You know what I'm saying? It's just Fortnite is smart. They test it one thing at a time. They don't just like lump it all out there and then hope for the best. They do a lot of internal testing too. It's just like by default, Fortnite is they are the best company, man. They have the best game, whether people want to admit it or not. But right now, COD's down bad. Fortnite is making moves. You know, DICE and Battlefield said, "Hey, we hear you. We apologize. We messed up 2042. We gonna come back with the Battlefield experience you all love, and we're gonna give you a battle royale." And I bet you Battlefield is looking at the market sentiment right now. They're looking at like, okay, X Defiant failed, COD's down bad, their players hate the game sucks. All right, let's do what we do. I think it's time for something other than COD, man. I'm telling you, we're just in the COD cycle of failure. I feel like there's so much revisionist history with COD, and specifically COD players blind themselves, right? Because a lot of players like to talk about like, oh man, Blackout was so good, Blackout was so good, but it's just like Blackout wasn't really doing numbers the way y'all want to remember it, because Blackout wasn't crossplay and it wasn't free. So Blackout did good among like little niche crowds, but COD was down bad around BO3, BO4, and Warzone literally saved COD. No, the state of COD is terrible, Dom. The state of COD is terrible, bro. Like, don't fool yourself into COD is not bad. COD is terrible right now. Ain't nobody playing multiplayer beyond camel grinding, and Warzone is fucking terrible. And everyone who's still playing Warzone, whether you're doing ranked or you're doing pubs, is because you're you're stuck in the you're stuck in the abusive relationship of not stopping playing COD. Because there's every streamer right now, every single streamer you go out there right now, they're all having a miserable time. Literally, they're all having a miserable time, and they're saying it. They're like, man, I can't believe my favorite game is down this bad, man. Every day it's just more cheaters, more this. I crash every hour. COD is terrible right now. But yeah, I I'm just like I said, I'm just keeping myself ready. I always aim train. I'm gonna play other games. If COD fixes their problems, I'll be ready. And if they don't fix their problems, then I'm already ready to go to another game. Yeah, 2019 Warzone. Warzone is what saved Call of Duty. But unfortunately, we're gonna learn a tough lesson. We're gonna learn a tough lesson next year, which is Verdansk is not going to resave COD. The only thing that could save COD right now is if they fix the core of the game. Server crashes, cheating, the terrible audio, everything basically being broken in the game, perks not working, things like that. That's what's gonna save COD, because the map is not gonna matter if the core of the game is broken. People are gonna drop into Verdansk and they're gonna expect that feeling they had in 2020. And then once they realize that things are broken and every lobby is sweaty and there's cheaters everywhere, they're gonna be like, "Oh damn, man, we still down bad." Map alone ain't gonna do it. And I hope people keep that in mind. Verdansk alone ain't gonna save COD. Game mechanics is what's gonna save COD. Remember, COD was okay last year with MW3. COD was okay. We got bored because most of it was Rebirth, but if you played Big Map last year, Big Map was okay. But even Rebirth was okay. Everything played well, right? But now look, BO6. All this BO6 integration, it broke everything. It literally broke the whole map. It broke the mechanics. It broke the audio. It broke the move. It broke the perks. It broke everything. I'm telling you, the only thing that could make or break COD is a stable game with at least an average anti-cheat. I'm not even gonna say a perfect anti-cheat. At least an average anti-cheat. Yeah, no, 100%, Mel. 100%. I don't think they understand, man. If they stay on schedule, they said Verdansk got pushed out to March. They stay on schedule. Verdansk drops in March for the anniversary, for the 5-year anniversary. And nothing has been improved, and the cheating is still terrible. That's gonna be the last straw for COD. The only people who are gonna be left are gonna be the content creators who do this for a living. They have to play the game, and the cheaters. Everybody else who's kind of on the fence, who they play after work or between work, those people are gonna be like, "Yo, I'm done with COD. I'm not gonna come home after work to come play cheaters. I'm gonna just go play something else." I'm telling you, March is gonna be make or break for COD. I was telling Warwick at the beginning of the stream, I'm already lining up games like the finals. Finals, um, the finals, they hit their 1-year anniversary next week, December 12th. And I told Warwick, I don't want to make the mistake that I made with like Apex or Fortnite, right? Fortnite just hit 7 years. I don't want to make the mistake of not getting in early and developing a skill set with like the finals and then trying to come back to it 5 years later. Because like right now with Fortnite, I wasn't around for the OG Fortnite days. Like I wasn't playing Fortnite, at least I should say. Obviously I was around, but I wasn't playing Fortnite. But Fortnite is 7 years old. I go to Fortnite right now, I'm a bot. I'm gonna get slammed. And I understand that. So like I'm not mad at it. When I play Fortnite, I lose a lot, and that's okay. I understand my place. I'm 7 years late to the party. But the finals is only 1 years old. So I think I want to make that a consistent side game that I keep my skills sharp over there. Like I'm not trying to be competitive. I'm not trying to be a top player. I just want to be sharp and competitive. Yeah, it's funny, Warwick. I had said that about Apex too. I told myself that like last year. I was like, damn, I wish I would have stuck with Apex from the beginning. But I made that same mistake with Apex. The same mistake I made with Fortnite, I made it with Apex. But like, I don't want to do it with the finals, man. And that's why I said like I need a separate game beyond COD. I've been playing COD my whole life, so we're talking well over 10, 12 years at this point. But I don't want to make that mistake with the finals. The finals is gaining more players, it's gaining popularity. They're starting to get sponsors that are willing to host tournaments. And I don't want to fall behind, like I said, and come back 4 or 5 years later and be like, oh, I should hop on the finals and see what it's like. And then like I'm just a bot out there because I've stayed behind so long and not seeing the evolution of mechanics and weapons and maps, and features. Because it's like that's kind of what happens with COD now, right? A person who plays COD in 2024, well, if they haven't played COD in the last 5 years, COD is gonna feel so different to them. It moves faster. There's more gadgets and more of everything, right? So it's like 5 years away from a game is a lifetime nowadays. Not even 5 years. 2 years is a lifetime. So I like the finals. And like I said, I just want to keep my skill consistent enough to always be ready to play that game. I'm not trying to be competitive. Unless I find a 3-man team and we run it all the time, then that's a different conversation. But because I'm not gonna be competitive with randoms, that's for sure. But if I find a 3-man team, hey man, I'll take it seriously. I like that game. Looks good. Matter of fact, I'll try to play it here in a second. I was just doing this for warm up. Hey. Yeah, Apex has a high learning curve, and it's definitely the kind of game that you have to play consistently. And if you don't, Apex is not the kind of game that you just hop on once in a while. Um, you will learn your lesson very fast. That's not the kind of game you do that with. You don't just hop on when you feel like it. In a way, it's kind of like Fortnite. It's like Fortnite you can hop on, but because there's bots there, but there's no bots in Apex, right? So in Apex, you're always playing real people, and the Apex community is extremely competitive, like extremely. By the way, look at that, 299 hours on Kovacs aim training. Trying to get to 1,000 hours of aim training. No, I haven't played Overwatch. I've seen it though, but I haven't played it myself. Hold on, I gotta check my settings because I know I changed something with my mouse. I want to make sure my mouse is where it needs to be before I jump in a pub. Damn, that was loud.
Hello there, I'm June, one of the co-hosts of the show. I've heard a lot of buzz about you among the sponsors. Practice range to hone your skills so you can go into the arena and prove them right.
Alright, mouse feels good. Yeah, so Overwatch is like right? Alright, mouse feels good. Yeah, I've been seeing some stuff about the Marvels, and I know I've been hearing about some characters that are like super OP. So I get what you're saying about the not having counters in Marvels versus an Overwatch. I've seen gameplay for both, but I've never played Overwatch myself. So like my teammates wants to kill us. I got Alpha
3. Here we go! The Kingfish! The Shock and Awe! And finally, the Steamrollers!
out here.
It's happening, folks! Don't blink! In quick cash, it's all about the rush for riches. The team that gathers enough cash first will seal the win.
Right you are, Scotty. Time to turn up the heat in this thrilling cash quest.
Vault 1 is being unlocked by the Steamrollers. Bucket hats, brought to you by Azult.
Fashionable and practical. Love those hats.
Run for my life.
Pressure the competition, the Steamrollers have initiated our first cash out. Steal by none other than the Shock and Awe. What a way to open the match. The Shock and Awe land the first cash out. The Kingfish have returned to the arena.
Looking hungry. The Shock and Awe should expect some retaliation.
Game just feels so
The
smooth,
Kingfish
man.
are trying to rule the waters. Unlocking Vault 2. The Steamrollers get flattened once more. Bad luck!
They were on the wrong side of that leveling. Prepare for a tumultuous turn of fortune as we've raised the damage levels in the arena to new extremes.
Damn, we're there.
The Steamrollers have returned to the arena.
I sense some payback coming after that team wipe earlier. Watch out, the Shock and Awe!
are charging back into the arena. Team response.
The steamrollers again.
The steamrollers come to a halt again. Another team wipe.
Scotty, if I were them, I'd be steaming mad.
The Kingfish swooped up a cash box. Cash out in progress thanks to the Kingfish.
And that's the end of the mega damage event.
Impressive steal by the steamrollers. Exceptional cash out by the steamrollers. A vault just spawned. Let's see who takes a crack at it first. We've got the Kingfish returning to the arena. The steamrollers are unrolling Vault 3.
Spotted an enemy.
Contestants are on, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Big fortune. We're halfway through the match, and I bet the sponsors are impressed with the play so far.
Viewers, don't go anywhere. You won't want to miss a second.
Cash out in progress thanks to the steamrollers. The Shock and Awe just made their return to the arena.
Who's ready to roll? Looks like the steamrollers could be in for a bumpy ride.
Steamrollers. What a steal.
Now that's how you play to win this game show.
The Shock and Awe are re-entering the arena.
They're back and hungry for payback. The Steamrollers better brace.
The Steamrollers certainly cranked out a win in this match. Congratulations to our rising stars.